March Madness baseball style. This crowd is ready to go. This was supposed to be a 7:05 Central start. Instead, with the length of the earlier games, it's an 8:05 Central. So an extra hour of pre-gaming for these fans. And the first pitch is a strike from LeBaron Johnson Jr.
First time they've really had a chance to match up against some powerhouse teams.
Hit sharply towards the hole. Backhanded by Flores. His off-balance throw not in time. Great try by the Texas shortstop, but Paxton Kling with an infield hit to start this game. And he goes after the high fastball. LeBaron Johnson Jr. strikes out Tommy White.
Might get a challenge fastball right here.
There goes the runner. The pitch is a high strike. The throw is on the money, but late. Kling steals second. He's 4 for 4 on the year and stolen bases. Now full count delivery to Neal. Trying to hold up. He goes too far. They're going to have to make the play to first. Galvan throws to first for the putout. Johnson Jr. 3-2 pitch is a little bit low. Ball 4. That'll be a walk. Put runners on first and second. Here's Josh Pearson. Now 1-2. Called third strike. Seth Buckminster said it caught the inside edge, and a long inning comes to a close. Called third strike, dotted him up on the inside edge. Jared Thomas goes down looking, and Luke Holman has a strikeout to start this game. 1-2 pitch, hit the other way into left center towards the gap, and that is going to be down into the wall. Chasing it down is Bingham and Kling. Powell gets to second with a stand-up double. We probably have at least 20,000 in the house. The attendance record was set a couple of years ago, just shy of 54,000 for 3 days. Swing and a miss, and Flores goes down on a breaking ball. Up top, ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second. 2-2 pitch. Allen Brown off with a pitch and a swing and a miss. Galvan chase one off the plate. That'll do it for the Longhorns. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. LBJ has 4 strikeouts of the 4 outs tonight. And that'll be a walk.
But that's what it does. If you miss in, you can set up that outside corner, kind of stand that right-handed hitter up a little bit more straight.
That one's going to stay fair down the left field line and go all the way to the wall. Milam on the move to third. Porter Brown gets the ball back in quickly. Overshoots the cutoff man, but they had held the runner at that point. So no damage done, but a double by Braswell the third, putting runners on second and third with 2 out.
Earned himself an opportunity to get a hanging slider out over the plate. Did a good job of keeping the hands back and extending through this pitch, raking it into that left field corner.
Loves the skills of this guy. Paxton Kling hits it sharply, but right at the shortstop Flores, and LeBaron Johnson Jr. gets out of damage. Saturday schedule, day 2 here at the Astros Foundation College Classic. Tomorrow we kick things off with Vanderbilt against Houston. Vandy was a winner coming from behind against Louisiana today. And a swing and a miss. Holman with a very strong second inning gets through the 6, 7, and 8 hitters in order. Sharply hit past the third baseman Powell down the left field line. Travinsky heading to second. Hayden Travinsky, the DH, gets in there with a double. Got him.
That's going to help.
Swing and a miss and a pitch down and in. That is 6 strikeouts for LeBaron Johnson Jr.
It's really important, and you look around and see this environment really at either one of these 2 programs.
It's an interesting conversation to be had too. I don't know if we have enough time for it, but this will help if it gets down. So a base hit for Powell going the other way.
Hayden Powell 2 for 2. Powell on first base, off with a 3-2 pitch and a strikeout for Holman. Luke Holman gets his 6th strikeout of the game. 1 left on, still scoreless. Hits the ball hard and over the leaping head of Peyton Powell and into the corner. Jones digging for second. Came in with a .767 slug percentage and doubles in his second at bat tonight.
You got to regroup and do it again.
Close, no call. That's ball 4. Back with his coach Jay Johnson at LSU. Pitch gets by. Advancing to third, Jared Jones. Advancing to second, Stephen Milam. 3-0 the count. Base open, and that'll be a walk, a 4-pitch walk. One of the pitches thrown by LeBaron Johnson Jr., the next 3 by Tanner Witt. Ground ball towards third. Into left field, base hit, 1 run scores. Here comes Milam. The throw home by Brown is not in time. 2-0 LSU.
Big swing here with the bases loaded, nobody out. Braswell feeling it. Has been seeing the ball great today. Second hit, drives in 2 to get the Tigers on the board and start the scoring in this game.
In the air, center field, playable. Tagging at second is Bingham. The catch is made by Gasparino. The throw will not be in time. Bingham moves over to third on the fly out by Paxton Kling for the first out of the 4th. In the air, looks like it's going to be in play. The second baseman O'Dowd, the first baseman Thomas, nobody can catch it. This one's popped into shallow right. This won't score the run. O'Dowd out, below in, and it'll be below who makes the play, and nobody able to advance. So Tommy White flies out to shallow right for out number 2. 4th inning, 1-2 pitch. And it's a called third strike. Dotted him up on the outside edge. Nice job by Tanner Witt pitching around further trouble. And still carries that perfect ERA. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Holman picking up a strikeout. Schuessler goes down. That's 7 for Holman. A star athlete at the collegiate level. 2-2 pitch. Called third strike. Luke Holman, 4 shutout innings. Set 8 strikeouts. Gets Ballou looking. Gave up a couple of runs. The 2 runs charged to the Texas starter, and now a 4-pitch walk. So Milam bats with 2 outs and a runner on, and swings and pops one up. Could be playable. Shortstop Flores with a long run. So does a third baseman, and Powell stays with it to make the catch for the final out. Swing and a miss. Luke Holman, highly impressive. 9 strikeouts. He has retired 5 in a row, the last 3 on strikeouts.
Strong baseball ties.
Strong, yeah. Will goes down on strikes. The son of Billy for the final out. And Luke Holman looks great. 10 strikeouts, 5 shutout innings. This ball hit pretty well towards the Crawford boxes. Porter Brown near the wall, and he makes the play right in front of the scoreboard and left. Paxton Kling gave it a ride to deep left, but played there for the final out. And Holman picks up his 11th strikeout of the night. Luke Holman dominating this Longhorn lineup. First out of the 6th inning. 85 pitches as we play here in the 6th. Little looper bidding for a 3-for-3 night. Peyton Powell has all 3 of the Longhorn hits. He's heading to second, and he slides in with a double. Powell has gone opposite field successfully 3 times tonight. Struck out 12 in 5 innings in that start. This ball down the right field line, just foul. That would have been the first run for the Longhorns, but it was foul.
It'd be a good shot at it right here. That fastball got deep, but just slicing into foul territory.
It looks like
if we were playing in the 80s, maybe.
Swing and a miss. Dropped a slider on the outside edge and broke it off the edge. Got him. Ackenhausen comes in out of the bullpen to strike out Porter Brown to end the 6th inning. He has always been rail thin. 2-1 pitch, hit high, hit deep, hit a ton to left center, all the way back at the wall, up by the home run pump. Tommy Tanks hits one by the home run pump at Minute Maid Park, and LSU leads 3-0. That was crushed.
That ball was elevated and up in the air a while, and Tommy Tanks is pumped. These LSU fans are on their feet. He's got to make his way through the mosh pit of teammates as he gets a hanging slider and absolutely unloads.
3-1 count to Travinski. Longhorns have their bullpen going as this is the 6th batter that Easton Toomas has faced. That one gets by Schuessler. Didn't look like it was a bad pitch, just looked like he may have been crossed up in a 3-1 count. Ground ball, knocked down. Thomas stays with it, but it's too late. Couldn't find it initially, and that cost him the out. That ball crushed deep to right field. Forget about it. 3-run shot off the bat of Jared Jones. And just like that, it doubles the LSU lead to 6-0.
The Thunder has showed up this evening for the LSU Tigers, and they are pumped.
Home run number 5 on the season for Jones. RBIs 12, 13, and 14. Both team leads.
That ball was absolutely destroyed going the other way as Jones stands up on it. Joe Burrow giving it his best effort. Couldn't come up with it.
Slowly hit. It's going to be a tough play. Powell charges, gloves, throws off balance, and that'll be probably ruled an infield hit for Bingham. This ball into center field, playable. Gasparino broke back. Now he has to come in. Instead, it's the right fielder who had a fine jump on it, Max Ballou. Place of Rylan Galvan. This ball hit well, deep to left field. The Longhorns are on the board. Kimball Schuessler hits his first home run of the season and gives the Longhorn fans something to cheer about. 6-1 game on a home run off the scoreboard, off the wall there beyond the Crawford boxes and left. That was well struck.
Yeah, he trying to put a hole in the Landry signage out there in left field above the Crawford boxes. That was an absolute laser over the Crawford boxes off the bat of Schuessler. Did a good job getting on those legs. We talked about the UT catchers coming into this game, both hitting 500.
Swing and a miss. Ballou goes down on strikes. A summer league in the Appy League, pitching for Bluefield. Swing and a miss. That's 3 strikeouts of the 4 batters Ackenhausen has faced.
This is my spot, boys.
You got Hayden Travinsky and you've got Alex Milazzo. There's a nice inning for Ackenhausen. Yes, he gave up the home run, but he strikes out the next 3. And 2 doubles and 3 home runs. And he's bidding for another extra base hit on a 3-1 pitch and bounces one into the corner. He has 7 hits on the year, 6 of them for extra bases. That's why he's slugging close to 900 coming into this one, his first hit of the night. One missing in, 4-pitch walk. That one's going to skip away from Schuessler. That'll advance each runner 90 feet. Two-way player, and there's a ground ball to the left side. Glove there by the third baseman Powell, and Peyton Powell makes another play at third. Swing and a miss. Gasparino goes down for the 3rd time tonight.
It looked like it was on the plate. That was much better.
Tough night for Thomas as the sophomore takes a called 3rd strike. Now facing the lefty Ackenhausen, lefty on lefty. Hits the ball the other way. The shortstop Braswell, off balance throw on the money. Really nice play by Braswell the 3rd.
Texas Longhorns watching that ball sail into the right field seats for a 3-run bomb, and this one's drilled too.
Jared Jones gets into one all the way back and off the warning track and into the bullpen for an automatic double. Jones with 8 total bases tonight, it appears, with nobody warming up. Milam grounds one to the right side. Freshman D. Kennedy on the ground to 3rd. They're going to come home with this play. Hung up between 3rd and home is Jared Jones. He is tagged out by Schuessler. Succeeding in his final couple years.
Yeah, Coach Pierce had really good things to say about him. Obviously, the bat-to-ball skills create their own story, but there are some really good stories out there.
After a Braswell walk, Paxton Kling grounds one to shortstop. 1-2 pitch is a line drive, fair ball down the left field line. Jalen Flores has extra bases as a Longhorn shortstop into second base with a leadoff double here in the 9th.
Hit into some hard luck today, hitting the ball hard. Oh, and then he finds it right there. Beautiful.
It all evens out.
It's amazing. But I was just going to say, he said he's a very heady, cerebral type guy, and sometimes you can think yourself into slumps.
All 3rd strike. That is 19 strikeouts for LSU pitching tonight. This one popped high in the air. That will not score the run. Steven Milan, the second baseman, calls everybody off, puts it away for out number 2. This ball drilled to center field deep. Back goes Kling. He's near the wall. He will leap and he'll mishandle the ball as he crashes into the wall. A great attempt by Kling as he crashed into the wall. Had it momentarily, but that's a 2-run double for Borba, and it's a 6-3 game. An incredible attempt by Kling and almost ended the game in spectacular fashion. Called third strike. LSU wins it 6-3. Ulloa picks up the final out, getting a strikeout. Why not? They struck out 20 batters tonight. 12 by Holman, 6 by Ackenhausen, 2 by Ulloa.